March is Women's History Month, and this year, to commemorate the 100th anniversary of women's suffrage in America, the Albany Institute of History and Art, they have a new exhibit. Emily DeVito takes us there.
The exhibition here contains items that they've collected over the past 4 years, and it highlights the lives of women from right here in the Capital Region. Walk through this Telling Her Story New Acquisitions exhibition in the Albany Institute of History and Art, and you'll find the stories of 26 different women and businesses in the Capital Region.
The exhibit is kind of broken down into women in the workforce, women artists, women's education, and then some just notorious stories.
There are also a lot of costumes, which curator Diane Shuchuk says people enjoy. But she says the clothing items in this collection all tell a story.
Like this candy striper, Pinafore. And it was important for me to collect this because it brings back so much nostalgia. I have a library volunteer that when she saw this, she said, "Oh, I was so proud to wear my pinafore and volunteer at the hospital."
Also of interest, items from Clara Harris Rathbone. She was born in Albany. She and her husband were in the booth with President Abraham Lincoln at Ford's Theater when the president was shot. Her family recently donated some of her items to the Institute.
You get to see some of the last things of the Lincoln administration, like the calling cards from one doctor to another, because that's how they're getting messages back and forth. At like 6 a.m., Lincoln is very low, and Lincoln dies at 7:22 a.m. So this is an important, incredibly important record.
The exhibition is sponsored by Bank of America.
Driving access to arts and culture is a huge initiative for us across the country, but especially here locally. And then women in leadership and business for us is a huge initiative across the country and here locally.
And everyone hopes people walk away inspired to keep track of their own history.
Don't underestimate the importance of documenting your own life, because everybody's life is just as important as the First Lady of Albany's life.
The exhibit is open through June 7th. Reporting in Albany, Emily DeVito, News Channel 13.